to Kool-Aid Conversations. I'm Shamekia.
And I'm Tashee.
Because, child, you know they be all in the Kool-Aid.
And don't know the flavor.
So, y'all, we have a special podcast tonight. It is our finale.
Hey.
Woo. So, we're going to do things just a little different tonight. We're having a roundtable talk with some of our previous guests. So, we have my sister, Aisha, back on.
Welcome back.
Glad to be back. We have Broderick, aka RARA, in the building. Gotta know that. And we have Marcus, aka Hater Free, in the building.
Yes, sir. If you're not a hater, you're a
Everybody
hater
got a nickname but me.
And we also have a MONTAE Harris. He's a little late, but he's gonna be joining us a little later. All right. So tonight we have our picture of topics. So we want to see what the men think versus what the women think.
Okay.
So, but since y'all a little at a disadvantage because MONTAE is not here, we gonna let y'all pull first.
Yeah.
I really use MONTAE right now.
We gonna let you
My
pull
boy got
first.
something to
We
say.
gonna let you get in this Kool-Aid first, okay? So I'm gonna set it right, pass it
Mark,
around.
you go ahead and pull, Mark. Let's see what we got. You might not want to get
You
in the
can't
top
lose.
right
You gotta pick one. You just gotta pick one.
Don't think too hard. What it say? Steady long, steady wrong.
I'm gonna pull a light blue.
Okay.
Okay.
What flavor you got right there?
It says, is it cool to get your lick back if your partner cheated? That's a good, that really right down my alley. That really right down my alley. I like this. That's the perfect one for me. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Is it cool to get your lick back if your partner cheated?
Right.
I feel like this. If you cheat, that's something you want to do anyway. I'm not gonna let you dictate
my
how
character.
I move. So like, if you cheat on me,
It's
instead of cheating back, I'd rather discipline you the other way. Like I'd rather stiff on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave
I
or
agree.
whatever. But if I cheat, and I'll tell you like straight up, I ain't one of no one that gonna tell you, oh, you cheated on me, so I did such. That's
But some people feel like, you know, I'm going to leave, but I'm gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah.
yeah, but some
I'm gonna make you feel.
yeah, I mean it ain't no right or wrong answer to it. It's opinionated, but like with me, the way I look at it, like you know what I'm saying, that's a perfect way to make an excuse to do what you want to do.
So you don't think it's a good excuse?
It is, but like I just feel like
If that's not your character.
I'm not gonna play those type of games. If I'm gonna go out here
Right.
and cheat on you, by the time if you cheat on me, I was already goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
So I agree. I'm not going to match energy,
I ain't matching no
right?
energy.
But for the people that do it, I don't have no judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Because
have-
sometimes some people didn't know what they feel like.
yeah, I agree with that. But like sometimes I'm gonna speak not for a man, I'm gonna speak for a woman. I'm not a woman, but like sometimes the worst thing you can do is use your cat for get back.
What I said,
For real.
you can't forget that.
For real,
They gon' leave.
sometimes.
Honestly, how I feel, man, you gotta get that lick back. You gotta get that lick back, and not only get that lick back, man. You know, sometimes you know a woman can take a lot more than a man can take.
Most
you know what I mean?
times.
And I mean, I'm shout out to the women, man. Shout out to y'all. But at the same time, it's like I can't deal with a woman like if I know for sure that a woman cheated, I can't deal with her no more. I
You
can't.
talking about after the fact you cheated or just if cheated?
No.
If she don't care, if she
It ain't even cheat no more.
Yeah.
It ain't cheat no more. Like if a woman cheated, like I hope you see me.
Yeah.
You know what I done did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I want to say. Because
Woman
listen, like, just being real, right? Women move a little smoother than guys.
Too
So-
damn slow.
So if she let you catch her cheating,
She was like, no, it's
she
Yeah.
wanted you out nowhere. She wanted you to
Yeah.
catch her.
And see, and that go back to what I say. I'd rather stiff on you and just be through with your car. At the end of the day, even if I go cheat on you, I got to lay beside you knowing somebody else don't.
She
told you
do
about
too.
something.
She probably don't care. She probably smiling while she's asleep.
Mhm.
And get what? That's why you getting stiff.
I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you cheated and your
Okay,
woman
man,
cheated
if I
back.
cheat,
That's too much of a game to play.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
at my age, I don't
Yeah.
have time for that, yo.
Now see, if I cheat and she cheat back, you know what I'm saying? As selfish as this sounds,
You done.
it go back to what I
Like
said.
what he said.
It go back to what I said on the previous podcast. One thing about women I know is this: when y'all cheat, it ain't gonna never be no random person. It always somebody that already been at your neck. You know what I'm saying? And your man might have slipped.
And maybe somebody you don't know that it don't land in your area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if he happened to talk, it won't be talked about in your circle.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
real women that really gonna like professional cheaters. You know what I mean? Not saying y'all, but you know you got some women that professional cheaters. And if they do it, like, he be like,
I don't think they're professional. I just think women
Oh, we're
smart.
discreet.
I
Yeah.
ain't smart, man. I hate God.
And y'all
Because look, when y'all cheat, y'all change up your whole routine.
I think it
We might talk every day at 12, 4, before bedtime, and then now today, I can hear from you, but
One
One
time.
I think it depends on the individual.
but that woman, she gonna cheat on you, she still gonna talk to you 3 times a day.
What time of day is she talking? She gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna tell no lie. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I seen something at a young age that allowed me to see women in a certain light. It was a family mate of mine I was staying with, which is a woman, and she had a baby daddy staying with her, but she had another baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I actually witnessed it. The man that was staying with her was at work. She had another baby daddy pulled up. They 1-2 step and left. The baby daddy that stayed out pulled up like 10 to 15 minutes after dude left. And I just watched this shit. And the crazy thing about it,
She didn't switch up.
the way the energy was, he didn't have no reason to think
Somebody else.
He ready to go suck whatever I Excuse me,
Yeah.
y'all. Who like conversation?
The energy, it just looked like a normal.
They
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And right down from that, they told me like,
Women are
bruh, I don't give a damn what type of woman you think you got. She could possibly be
But you gotta, and hold on. First of all, let me get it right, and you gotta know that. Because I ain't gonna lie. He ain't told no lie. When you dealing with a woman, period, it's always on high alert.
Man, what?
I'm talking about, but you gotta, not all women, let me tell you why I say that. Not all women, but like y'all been saying, like Twin said off the rip, is women move different, man. And women move so smooth and just the fact and the thought of how smooth they move, you'll be crazy. Men. Not all men. And I ain't talking, I swear to God, I'm not coming from an insecure standpoint. But don't be no fool, man. Don't be no fool. All the male friends.
I can't believe it.
No, I'm just keeping it real, man. I ain't saying that. Listen,
Well, then
man, don't be no fool.
Look, don't be a fool. He gave his PSA, so let me get mine. Don't be a fool and put that woman in a position where she had to show you her dad is doing.
Right. Cause that's why your family mate was doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe he was
And
stepping
I'm
out.
keeping it above, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't doing what he was supposed to
But
do.
they were not, I can't say that. I felt like the type of person that he was, the one that was staying there. I'm like, you make no deserve that shit.
But get what you making me think about right now. You know how many fools that get cheated on? For them not being on point and the woman want to tell them like, you just so insecure. You got trust issues.
Yeah.
So she'll play that in your head so much to the man to be thinking like, well, what can I do better? Hey, as soon as you do that better, they go another neck.
Man, what?
Oh, excuse me. I mean, like,
You're right.
but they go. You giving her more leverage to do like, stay on their neck, man.
Yeah, make,
And what I mean by stay on their neck, like, if they call you insecure, that what you feel like you gotta be to be on point, be that. Like if if it's trust issue to stay on point, handle trust issues, man. And the reason I'm telling you that, because you come, well, I'd rather be top. Because you rather come out having your girl on a clean slate for another man to be inside her. Because if another man be inside her and you knew that man be inside, like, if you could just know in the back of your mind, think about how they would destroy you.
So how you think? So listen, cause y'all really flipping the script.
Really?
Yeah.
We might need to pull another one of these.
Yeah, cause y'all know way more than we do. So how you think we feel knowing that another? You been in another.
They don't
care.
Well,
They don't think
can I
care.
We do.
can I go?
I
Can I
know
touch
y'all.
bases on that? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I done had times in the past where I cheated. You know what I mean? And it's like men done tried to get away. I ain't talking about like now, like past.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Clear that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like past. Like before prison the last time.
20 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, before prison the last time. And men have to, like, women be the same way. Women be on point. Women trying to find out what's going on, how he doing. Like, why is this girl keep liking his post and she liking his, and then let me go see if he's liking
you
her.
know it.
And he heart hers too. And women go to get on your tail about it, but it's something about women that men can't mess with. And when I say that, I mean like women just know how to get away, and it bothers me so bad. Like it hurt me, it breaks my heart. Because I can look at my girl now today and I be like, you being so.
I just don't know.
Don't be mad at me, baby. But she know I ain't lying, because I mean, really, she's saying he telling her.
Well, listen, maybe y'all need to clean up your act if you gonna cheat.
All right now.
But yeah, y'all really flip script. That was good.
But I want to say that one thing too. That way it come into play when you in tune with somebody. Discernment is strong.
Oh yeah.
Like straight up, like
Yeah,
when you in tune with a person, I ain't even got to be on seeing you do nothing,
Right.
or heard it. It's just something. My discernment gonna let me know, like you been on.
Yeah,
You been
yeah.
on.
I agree.
Yeah.
So
Like, real.
because that's what I was telling her one time. She was like, so you don't need evidence proof? I said no. Because if my spirit tell me you
And you know
did
your
something,
person.
if me tell me you did something, I'm not gonna lie to me.
Yeah.
You did it.
You did it.
Yeah,
Until further
but my
notice.
girl will come in and tell me that her spirit told her, I be like, maybe that is not God. That is not God right now. That's the devil.
Trying to cause problems.
The devil trying to cause a problem. Get away from me.
All right, so they passed pitch. Your turn.
Oh, my turn?
All right, let's bring it back.
Yeah, we gotta get a woman to get
Yeah,
one.
let's bring it back.
I come back out. I need MONTAE here with it too, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
We need MONTAE with it.
I don't know, y'all just did.
We holding it down.
Y'all did really.
We holding it down.
Okay, so here we go.
Yes.
Oh, look, man.
Do men really care about a woman's body count?
Why y'all got to think about it?
That's strong.
Market want to take off with that. Go ahead.
That's strong. I'm gonna be honest. Somewhat, and the reason I say somewhat is because now, if you meet somebody and y'all genuinely start to like each other before you even know anything about a body count, any of that, you know what I'm saying? If you really like this person and they seem to be somebody that you can
Do life with?
do life with, you got to let that past shit go, because I got a body count too.
I can dig
Right,
that. I can dig that, brother.
Right.
I can dig that.
Yeah, you gotta let that go. You know, now if you meet somebody and within the first, just say, week or two, y'all, you know, expressing y'all past and this, that, and the other, and you give me a body count that you.
So what's a bad body count for a woman?
Well, can I roll out with it?
Roll up.
See, first of all, it takes a man that's been had a body count to know like what really be going on. Cause you think these women. Lord forgive me, these women got body count. And when I say, like, no disrespect, but you can look at a woman, you be thinking like, she probably ain't got no, but these women walk around with 200s on them. Like, it may sound great, forgive me, but listen, it may sound crazy, man.
So they walk around with
but
photos.
no,
Yeah.
it may sound crazy, but I take that back. It ain't every woman. You see what I'm saying? It different women with different characters and different lifestyles. You feel
So
what I'm
could
saying?
y'all live with it though?
But,
If your woman didn't?
but I want to go on with it. Like, I know women that got body count. You feel what I'm saying? Like, every woman I probably done talked to or been with, like, they done been with somebody before me. They done been with people before me.
Yeah.
So they got body count.
Right.
Look, I ain't tripping it because a real woman gonna give you the rundown on everything. A lot of things before
Do
she
you
even
wanna
come into
know?
the
Do you
relationship
wanna
with you. Yeah, I be wanting. Not that count. But I be want to know. I don't be want to know your body count. But I be want. I don't want
Know your
to. I don't want to end up around niggas
That you done
that you done had these body counts with. So those the type of things I be want to know.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, like, I accept what you done went through. I accept your past as long as you can be the woman for me and love me, the woman that you say you is. But I don't need you. I don't need you being involved with none of these people that you done had these body counts with. I don't need you. And let me look at the camera. So somebody watching me right now.
Come on.
And I want y'all to know, like, I don't want you to be involved with these cat that you done had these body counts with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because because you end up involved with these cats again, like. Text message, we still friends? No, I don't do nothing. Like, it's out the door. It's out the door.
Cause then it gonna feel like betrayal. Then you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because
It feel
what
like
y'all
it never
still gotta
ended.
talk about.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with that. Exactly.
yeah.
It leaves room
So,
for opportunity.
okay,
Yeah.
so you don't want to know the body count. You just want to know
Who?
Like if you like, some women gonna keep it real, some women ain't. But a woman that really want it and really for real about you, they'll be like, well, you know, man, what a name, you know what I mean, had a couple we dealing back in the day. Oh, I ain't had dealing with none of your partner, but I know somebody you talked to that we had.
No, that's fair.
We had conversated with, but we did that, but that's over with. It's all about you now.
That's fair.
You feel what I'm saying? See, my whole point is, like, most of the people you run into, if they ain't a child really, they got body counts. You feel what I'm saying? They got body counts. And at the end of the day, a real man got to respect that, because sometimes a woman had to go through something to know something. You feel what I'm saying? So, and what I mean by that, you know what I mean, when they go through these things, and can I give y'all the name of it?
Come on.
Whole stages. But it ain't a bad thing. But when they go through the small, I ain't saying people are hoes. I ain't
No. You said they go through that.
But that's my name
Some
for
women
it.
do.
So when women go through those whole stages, they realize, like, I ain't got nothing out of this, but I really want something. I really want something that's genuine. So, and I got a guy that's willing to embrace me and love his daughter, his son, or you know what I mean, and really to get involved with it.
I actually seen, I think it was a TikTok or a man, it was saying he don't want a woman who hasn't had a past. He was like, because a woman who has had a past, she has grown and evolved. She's lived. She know what she wants. Versus somebody who's been sheltered. You know what I'm saying? Because she's more vulnerable to get got.
Because to be honest,
that's true.
In the thing in life, I'm gonna be honest. In the thing in life, if you ain't been tested, like if I got a woman that ain't never been tested, like. Chances is you probably ain't going when the storm do hit.
Basically what you're saying.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's true.
You got so many niggas out here that like, you got niggas out here that, man,
I hate it for the green.
Tell you shit that goddamn.
Well, okay, so I got a question then. Could y'all men be seasoned? You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all have a whole stage.
It never ends.
Forever.
So
it never ends.
So how y'all be getting got? Cause sometimes all a woman gotta do is
say that part again. How would be what?
I'm gonna tell you something.
How y'all be green? Like y'all be done went through some stuff, like you said, like the woman.
I'm gonna take my shake off.
It's easy to entice y'all.
Yeah, y'all men are easy.
I'm gonna take my shade off this. When you say how y'all get got, I'm gonna tell you, I always felt like this here. If you take the man with the most game in the world, you can't tell me you got the most game in the world if you ain't never been fucked over. You got to be fucked over.
Because you have to learn.
Back to what I was saying, you got to go through something. No shit.
Yeah, like.
But the thing is about it, like, the way it's set up, man, like, whether you seasoned, unseasoned.
Self-discipline.
When it's gonna happen to you, if it's happening the right way, you just ain't right. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the men come on the short end of the stick. Because it go back to where you started at the beginning of after the Kool-Aid conversation, when you say, "God, women are well seasoned."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But women really are well seasoned, and women are very feminine. You know what I mean? And no, not really. But women are forced to move smooth. You see what I'm saying? Women are forced to move smooth.
I agree with that now.
Yeah, women are forced to move smooth.
Because we're held to a different standard.
Y'all held to a different standard. Not just by your man, not just by your family, but by society, period. Right. Especially when you want to walk around and say, "I'm a real woman."
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But you're a real woman, but you got real woman that want this, that want that, and you got some real women that say they're a real woman, but they love money. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing about money with real women and fine women, like in life, like it's gonna be issue to you. You got people that got unlimited money, that men with unlimited money that's gonna issue. So it's up to you. If you can't deal with that task, your body count gonna run up. I mean, that's just the way it is.
But for me, like, you're right. It is. Forget what people say. It is a thing of pretty privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Fine privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Almost
But
definitely.
it really go down to your character. Because I've been propositioned with money, trips, all of that. But that's not me.
It's different levels.
It's different
levels. Like what you say about your character. It's different levels. Like you might have somebody right here. She might walk through the hood all day. Her limit ain't nothing but $60. No disrespect to the hood. Shout out to all hood. But it might be, her limit might be $60. But they might see you and be like, "Oh, she tough, man. I don't never see her with no man, but she real classy. So I gotta come at her in a different way." Mm-hmm. So they ain't gonna come to you talking about money. Right. They gonna be talking about money, but they ain't gonna actually mention the word money.
Right.
They gonna talk about the trips. Yeah, I love to fly out. They ain't even gonna come say they gonna fly you out. But they want you to buy into it.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, guess what the main character of the conversation? Money.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So it's still
I've had some do it that way, and some I had somebody in my inbox just give me $300 to taste it. I give you $300 to taste it.
Horny little boy.
You be surprised.
And then when you think about like the men that you see now, that just say the men that you see now, like he always fucking over women. He always just didn't other. That could be somebody that been fucked over by women forever, and he
traumatized.
He's scarred.
Yeah, he's scarred.
He's scarred.
Like last time I tried to treat your woman like a woman, she got down. She.
Well, how you gonna punish everybody?
No, yeah, but punishing everybody. It just you learning, like you have to learn how to. You have to come in contact with a woman and gain enough trust that this is a woman that I can treat like a woman. Because all the other women that
you didn't go heal first, so you ain't dumping on her.
And let me tell you why I agree. I agree with what he's saying, and I agree with what you're saying. And the reason why, because it ain't a dispute what y'all saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's saying why, and you saying what he need to do to that why. And the reason why is because what he's saying is, he just didn't say the word, that's a scarred man.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And a scarred man is a dangerous man.
Hurt people.
A scarred man is a dangerous.
All right, so y'all, MONTAE has joined the table talk. Y'all welcome MONTAE. And he jumping right on me, y'all, about the body count. So MONTAE, what did you say about the body count?
I mean, it really don't matter, but should it matter? It should matter.
Why should it matter?
Because you just never know, like, technically, when a man gets with a woman, right, she shouldn't be, I don't really want to say like tampered with, but I'm going to say it. That ain't really what I can't think of another word at the moment. Because, like, you don't know what kind of trauma
She have?
yeah, she been through. And when we get her, we got to deal with the different trauma from each and every one of those men. It ain't nowhere around.
Can I say something to that?
Each and every
Can I say
one of
something to
them.
that?
Yeah.
So when we get with a
Yeah.
man
Yeah.
and y'all been tampered with, and y'all still being tampered with.
We do the temper.
Preach.
Yes.
We do the tamper.
Yes.
Nah,
Cause you ain't
I
need
don't know whole
it.
ass nigga.
We do the temper.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'ma
saying.
tell you.
So, cause you been tampered with, and here you come disturbing our peace,
Mark, slide in some.
disturbing our peace,
That's
like-
and now we got to deal with Keisha, Danielle,
Right. Tiffany.
Tiffany,
Nicole.
Nicole,
But you know
Kim,
I'm gonna tell you the different though.
cause you tampered with.
We don't bring that type of
Don't say
bag.
no
We
real
don't bring
name.
that type of
But I'm
bag.
gonna tell you this. We can be in a relationship. You can have 30 bodies, I can have 30 bodies, but they different. Because I'm gonna tell you why they different.
Oh,
The average woman, see, well, I'm gonna say the man first. The average man, we can be in a relationship with a woman.
and cheat.
Well, both sides can. But like, we can have. Well, I'm gonna leave the relationship out of it.
Yeah.
We can have intercourse with a woman
And not be-
in a wham bam situation and just be out the door. The average women ain't just
Wham
wham
bam.
bamming and don't see the man.
It's an emotional connection.
It's an emotional
So that's what
connection.
he's saying. You have to deal with that emotional connection that woman.
So if you got,
Yes,
just say
ma'am.
if you 20.
That proves my point. So if you got all these emotional connections, so when you finally find a woman, she got.
No, he's saying they don't have emotional connection.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
let that-
don't. Yeah, he's saying they don't.
Let me tell you, a real man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being honest. But most men do. I mean, they
Can wham
Yeah, they-
bam and go.
I mean, I ain't gonna say most men can do that, but I'm saying a real man can do
A real man.
it. Yeah, I mean, can
That
do
make
that.
you weak.
But
I
that does
mean,
what I'm
I
saying,
mean-
like without.
You saying a tender man with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Not a
gonna
real
keep-
man. But I'm not telling you.
A wham bam and go is always part of the play with everybody.
Oh wow.
Anybody can
Not
get a wham
women.
bam and go. Women can too.
Oh, yeah, well, that-
Women can get a wham bam and go, and men can get a wham bam and go too.
Oh, yeah, well, that-
It's just the choices that they make and the time that they do. You know, whatever they do, like it's the choice that they make. If they make the choice to do it, they gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
That's just how it is.
It's whatever you already got.
Whatever you got in your plan.
intention.
Because if you got a plan and I'm a wham bam and boom, and that's over with because I got this,
I don't
then you
know
gonna
now,
do
but
it.
some
And women do the
people
same
might
thing.
think they're gonna wham bam and go and get wham bam.
Thank you.
But guess what?
But
But guess what though? A lot of time when they get wham bam in that situation, they already be about want to get wham bam in that situation.
But
You feel what
sometimes,
I'm saying?
Sometimes they don't.
yeah, sometimes you don't see it
Sometimes
coming.
they don't.
Nah, but
You be looking for- you be looking through the front, they coming through the back. I mean, 'cause
It can happen.
it done happened to me. I done it to people, so you know, it's the same.
So let's pass the picture. MONTAE.
Monte need to grab one now.
What y'all got going on?
Well, it's rough in there. It ain't easy in there. I can
Look,
tell
he
you
going to the
that.
bottom. He going to the bottom.
It seems like the deeper you go in there, though, it's the harder it get. You might not want to go in there.
Open
You
it.
might not wanna
Open
go.
it.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Let me see.
Okay.
Does it make a woman a hoe if she sleeps with a man on the first one?
Oh, let me be the first to say.
You want to be the first to say that?
I'll be the first to say. No.
Of course, y'all gonna say that because you want.
No, for real though, Carl. Even like with a man, you can be a man that stand on standards. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can.
What's that?
Like, I mean, for real though, on some real shit. Like, I feel like a woman, especially if she a woman that have sex with a man on the first date. I mean, the energy, the vibe might have been good enough, and you just know what you want.
Yeah.
You know what you want.
So she a woman that knows what she wants.
Now, if you doing this on a
Regular.
regular basis,
That's the problem.
then that's who you is.
Yeah, that's right.
That's who you
But
is.
I agree.
But-
So that means
but-
you're,
but-
that means you're not special. She
Yeah, I ain't special.
But the
Right.
thing is, it depends on the man, cause certain type of man, like, you gonna do it anyway. If this the first date, yeah, you gonna do it. like, I'm just keeping it real, you gonna do it. Like, and it's like, it because the whole vibe, when you got in my world, in my zone, that I'm in, and you enter my world, you ain't worried about the other world at this
Yeah.
point. You gonna do what you do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So It happens, but it happens with men too, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think
Y'all do that anyway.
I think men be part, like you said, I think men be part of the plan anyway.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to the
Well, okay,
men.
so if y'all met this woman, you thought she was this high standard, high functioning woman, she sleep with you on the first link, it won't change the way you look at her?
No, I ain't gonna say that. It depends on how. It depends on how it happens.
No?
Now the younger version of me,
Oh my
the younger
God.
version of me that went mentally
Mature.
To understand, I automatically felt like when I was young, a woman that's on go first
sleep
day or
with,
the
yeah.
first week, oh she ain't it. She ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But once you get older and mature, you understand. Like sometimes, just like us men. Hey, if a woman want to go for what she know, let her go for what she know.
But I think if a woman get in that zone to even deal with that guy, I think she know a little bit about him first. So once you know a little bit about so she investigated. So once you investigated, you already know what you're gonna do anyway. But with the character of that man,
Yeah.
with the character of that man, you know, like the old RARA, you know, if you gonna come in RARA zone, you know, like. Like you know
Yeah.
what you know what's going on.
So, okay, so that leads me to something else. So, y'all feel like people already know what their intentions are with somebody when they meet them? Like with men, when y'all meet a woman, do y'all already know, I just want to cut? Or she wifey material? Or I want to, get to know
I'm
her?
gonna be honest. Speaking for myself, it have been instances where I don't put you in a lane. Like, wife up. But the thing is, when you
You
get
put in a category.
when you get to meeting people, when you get
It
to meet
changes.
them,
Like, it
it
changes.
changes because this pretty, beautiful, well-shaped woman that you feel like she carry herself in a nice way, you feel like, oh, I cuff her. And then you get to talking to her 2 weeks, you realize.
Slow it fuck.
I'm talking about slower than a boss road.
I'm gonna say that real quick because I want to get my taste speak on it too. But the thing is, I feel like a woman should like.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Don't get yourself in trouble though.
Nah, I ain't gonna get myself.
No, he got some
It just
juice for the women.
like it's categories to it. You feel what I'm saying? So when a woman, I'm gonna let my taste speak.
Yeah.
I just
Because I got a lot to say.
I just feel like it just depends on, the vibe. I feel like it depends on, basically you're gonna have to vet her anyway. So
Right.
if you get it on the first night,
Okay.
and what you do is you're gonna have to keep on, you're gonna have to monitor. You're gonna have to monitor.
You gotta make sure there's no whole tendency.
That can be stopped, but
Okay.
it can be stopped, but that ain't what I'm looking for though. That ain't what I'm, cause I know, come over here, that pretty much gonna stop anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm your shit there.
I understand. So my thing over there, is she gonna be cooperative though?
With the plan.
Yeah.
With the plan.
Yeah, with the plan. That's what I'm saying. Not. I ain't trying to say it like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to like she obey me. Or
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
I know what you're saying.
you get what I'm saying.
But look, but I do want to say
Now, do you want to be caught, or do you want to just run free now?
He said,
I
want to wife.
But can I tell the men this though? To all the men out there.
Another PSA.
Hey, look, it's for the men, man. Like, y'all better be a little controlling.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, no. If you get left, you get left. But I'm gonna tell you why you gotta be a little controlling. And it's because you got to be on point. When I say on controlling, I mean be on point. You need to know what's going on at all times. When I say that, you need to, I understand y'all want to bring this trust in so bad. Like trust, the word
So should
trust.
she be controlling too?
If she
That turn down one.
I'll tell you what he means by controlling. He means protection.
Protection.
That's what he
Okay,
means.
thank you for that.
It sounds
Thank you for that.
different.
Thank you for
Protect.
I'm saying the word for what the women always telling us we control it.
So let me say that. Wait. So that's crazy you said that. I was pondering on this earlier. Right?
Okay.
So, to the men. So, a controlling man speaks volumes. A controlling man is a weak man. And it comes from insecurities.
Right. Okay.
A secure man don't have to be controlling because he's secure in who he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because the thing is, and I'm gonna quote Iyanla, we can't control the way other people move. We can't control the way they love. We can just control the way we move, and we can control the way we love. We sit back and observe, and if we don't like the way they're moving or the way they loving us,
stage left.
we at the stage left because. Whenever you feel like you gotta control somebody, you already lost them.
Yeah, but I want to say one thing before you come in, Mark. Secure men, I respect that. I know I respect what you're saying, but secure men, I want to tell you one thing. Keep being secure and watch how much you get cheated on.
No,
For most of the secure men, I don't care about a woman calling me insecure. I don't care about a woman calling me trust
you missed what I said. MONTAE, pass me the picture.
Oh yeah, let's see what kind.
Hey, y'all got some level. Hey, this
was.
how the finales is supposed to be too now.
She was.
Oh, that's a good one, y'all. Oh, I want to hear what they got to say.
You know what they're gonna say.
Let's see.
I already know what they're gonna say. Do you feel most women are looking for a provider?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, ain't
I
nothing
feel
wrong
like
with that.
I feel like in the midst of everything,
We are.
I think you should though.
I know.
Some sort of.
So you say we should?
Yeah, you can't have no bomb.
Yeah.
And think you gonna be able to thrive.
What that
I'm just
mean?
being honest. Like, I mean, but you ain't gotta make the most money, but you gotta at least have a job and be able to do something. You know what I'm saying? Make something out of what you got. For real.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, it worried me at one point, man. 'Cause I was feeling, even my own girl, I was feeling like it took me so long to just get things situated because I'm like, I don't want to go back to jail, but I know what I can do. You feel what I'm saying?
Because
So I went through argument where I be told like, oh, I done had motherfuckers that'll do this and do that, and you ain't able. You feel what I'm saying? But I know it ain't funny.
Yeah.
But it hurt though.
Yeah.
It hurt and it ain't right.
Yeah,
It ain't right. It ain't. Nah, I'd have been told that.
That's what I'm saying.
But it made me a monster.
Yeah.
Made you go grind harder.
Woke it up,
It
woke the
made
king up.
me. It made me.
Oh yeah, well,
I just know it.
But that wrong. She was emasculated.
It
I
aggravated
would
me.
have never
That's
told
exactly-
you.
Yeah, it aggravated me.
Yeah.
And at the same time, and I know deep in my soul, like, I'm gonna go get her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go get it at all costs. You feel what
So
I'm
do
saying?
y'all feel like, we talked about this on the last podcast, right? How when black women won't say provider or date for a man that could provide, they're labeled a gold digger. But other cultures and ethnicities, they are raised and trained and even sent to certain colleges to meet a provider. So why is it so bad when black women say, I want a man on this level? Why is that so bad?
To me, the only thing that would make it bad is if whatever you require, that's the right word I'm using, whatever you require of me,
That's the right word.
if you ain't at least got that going on yourself or can do that for yourself, don't expect me to do something for you that you can't do
Do it
for
for
yourself.
yourself. I agree with that.
I don't too.
I don't agree with it either, man. And I ain't gonna go against.
Let me tell you why. Cause just like she said, other cultures, they're instructed to go to these certain colleges or whatever. When you see them housewives, them stay-at-home moms, that ain't got no education, no job, no nothing, and they still gotta provide it in the house. But black women,
We gotta jump through hoops.
we the most educated women out here. We the most successful women out here. But yet we still get asked, what do you bring to the table?
This is your.
But see, that come down to we gonna leave out the ethnicities. It come down to individuals. It come down to individuals. Let's just say if 90% of white women
They at home with no jobs.
okay, let's just say 90% of white women
Or
at home with no
education.
job, and 10% black at home.
And she's labor welfare, low vibrational, not goal driven. She get talked about really bad.
And guess what? I can run into one of those 10%.
And still take her in.
And you say do what now?
Take her in as your woman.
Yeah, I mean, a man not supposed to be looked at as a sack. I don't come in as a sack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can provide for you, but like,
Don't just see dollar signs.
yeah,
right.
just don't see me
agree.
as a provider. You know what I'm saying? If I got more assets to me, you know what I'm saying? Other
I
than,
agree with that. Just
But
provide.
to be honest, I feel like I'm like this. When you got it, you got it. You feel
It
what I'm
ain't
saying?
tricking if you
Yeah.
got it.
And it's just like,
got it.
like if you got a woman, man, you know what I mean? Like she's like, it should be an understanding. If it get out of control, it should be a talk about it, about the money situation.
Right.
But if it's just certain things like in certain category, if it's food every time or if it's this or that, you know what I mean, then you already know. We
So do
pull
y'all
up, I
feel
got
like
this.
most black
You
women
feel
are
what I'm saying?
gold
Like I
diggers?
got this.
no.
No, I don't think most black women are gold diggers because a lot of black women, they know like what they want. And at time when they know what they want, they know they can kill what they want by coming in a situation like that. By trying to make just a gold digging situation like, oh well, you buy all the food, well, you done spent $500 already in 2 days, but the bill's still due and you gotta pay the car note, and like you ain't worried about how hard that man gotta go. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you don't want to drive that man to do something that he don't want to do to support you because he loves you. You feel what I'm saying? Because some men will go out there on the string and do some extra stuff
Just to make sure.
just to make sure you straight. But that same thing can send that man to jail when that same woman that he had, well, he don't really know if she gonna ride. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different levels, man.
It's little.
It level too, but you gotta support your woman. That's point blank. You gotta support your
So you
woman.
feel like a man should support you?
Yeah, I feel like a man should support
But
a
I know
woman.
everybody else got to talk. I just want to say that one quick thing real quick. I'm going to be honest. I'm speaking of today's society. Today's society, as a man, if you ain't got nothing, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about the energy, the vibrations you bring, this,
That's
that,
a
the other.
lie.
If you ain't got nothing,
I don't think.
man, they
That's a
don't give a
lie.
fuck.
I feel where he coming from.
I agree.
I feel where he coming from, but not all women. But it's a small percentage.
Yeah, I
It's a
agree.
small percentage that will still be there for you through your struggle.
Yeah.
But now they gonna know is that they gonna stay in this struggle forever. Like, I ain't gonna be there for this nigga to stay in this struggle forever. I would help him. I would give him the tools he need. But I'm not here to support this nigga, and I respect the woman like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because at some point, that man still should go and make it happen for himself too, so he can be able to support. You know what I mean? You got to be. I don't feel right for a woman taking care of me.
Ooh,
I just won't feel right. You see what
That's
I'm
in
saying?
them things. I ain't gonna say that, but some men want a woman to take care of them.
Hobos.
But you know,
Sassy.
it's good to have somebody that you know, somebody that fuck with you in your time of needs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it make you see
They genuinely
see
fuck
shit,
with you.
yeah, from a different
right.
perspective. It is some that's still out here that'll fuck with you like that, but for the most part,
And that most.
these women
Yeah.
nowadays, they don't, if you ain't got no goddamn
No,
money,
I think you misunderstand it now. Cause most women, like, let's say you just got fired or you going through a rough patch, okay, cool. But if you're known to be a man with standards or a man with some discipline about yourself, and you just going through it right now, she's not gonna look at you like that. But if you're known as a hobo, if you known as a leech, yes, she gonna look at you like,
And I
like
agree
get your
with
shit together.
I agree with that, but let's just say, me and you we in the mall, and I just happen to meet you in the mall, you know what I'm saying? And during this time I meet you, I ain't really got no real emotion going on.
But you shouldn't be trying to hide nobody. You need to be focused on getting your emotion together.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I just feel
That's
like
a fact though.
most
I'm gonna keep it above.
most people, most women have, like, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of women have unrealistic expectations of men.
I think y'all do.
I said unrealistic.
It's in the picture.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this right here because, okay.
Go ahead,
Now, I was just gonna say that, you know, long as you getting the basics, you gotta make sure you stay in your league too now. Don't go over here to the man that you know that ain't capable of making the type of money.
Know who you're dealing with.
Right,
You gotta
right.
just stay in your league a little bit. If you know you're gonna be asked for this right here, don't even get in this situation with this man and try to, you know what I'm saying,
Make
put that
him
pressure on
something
him.
he's
Yeah,
not
like
in
do
his
something like
time.
RARA said, do like, you know, make that man go out here and
Do that straight.
yeah,
Right,
and
right,
then now
right.
he locked up for something like that. So if you know he ain't capable of that, I feel like you should only expect.
That's not fair.
But
Nah,
yeah,
so what?
yeah.
You should know your standards.
I ain't gonna know.
Not know your
standard. Standard. Go somewhere.
I don't
else.
advise nobody.
If you know this man, if you know, so I agree, and it goes back to what we talked about on another podcast, being equally yoked. So if you know
Okay.
you want this certain type of man, don't go over here and get this type of man and try to make him this type of man.
Right.
So that's what y'all saying,
Fair
right?
enough.
But men can grow though.
They can,
Facts.
but you
Men
gotta
can
get a
grow,
woman
though.
that's willing to
Grow.
the pains with you.
Yeah, most people want to get somebody already kind of close to it. Yeah, so y'all, if y'all move, y'all ain't got to move that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time to pass the pictures on y'all.
I think Roger ain't put it.
I'm gonna take over around the top, man. Just I get deep down at the bottom. Is it in a man's nature to have multiple women?
Yes.
You say yes?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say it's in their nature?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have yet to meet a faithful man.
That don't mean it's in
But
their
to be
nature.
honest- but to be
It's in
honest-
their nature.
It's in their
To
nature.
be honest though, Respectfully.
No, but before you, if y'all can do a poly, would you do a poly? Yes or no?
I'm
They already incriminate themselves.
This is crazy thing
It's in
about
their
it.
nature.
No, I answer.
Yeah, this is crazy thing about it.
Go ahead.
This is crazy thing about it. I just watched the podcast last night. This dude had a
Poly
relationship going on.
Who, Neo?
Of course, it's a.
Oh, Neo do got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went Neo though, but they talked about him on that. But to be honest, I mean, the average man, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, but like, the average, I don't even want to speak on other men, like, I'm gonna just speak for myself, like, I understand it's more to it than what the average
Yeah, it
man
is.
think about
It
it.
is.
You can't look at it like, you got
Just
two
sex.
women to have sex with.
Right.
You got to make sure,
You can provide and take care of them.
yeah, you got to be able to provide for them, you got
Okay.
to make sure the mindset's aligned.
So take that out. And your girl said, oh, you can have a side chick. I don't care. Is you gonna go get you one?
If she tell me if you can have a side chick,
Yeah.
I don't care, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna keep it
If you
real.
don't care,
I'm-
what the
I know
fuck
that
are
right.
you
I know
doing?
that
If you don't care,
Hey.
then
But let me say this. Some women, they might love their man and they might just feel like they're not up to par for their man. So they like, I know you're gonna cheat and I know I ain't gonna leave you. So instead of you doing it behind my back, just go do it.
no,
Okay.
let's
But
get together.
I want to say this. I feel like
It ain't cheating when
I feel like the
So
man,
what you do?
I feel
if
If y'all do it together, would you do it?
she on
Oh, you getting into it.
what?
they in it, man.
In it.
And finale something
Recording.
serious.
All right, so Tashee is pulling from the picture.
Last pull.
What you got?
Okay, 50-50 rule. Yay or nay?
50-50 rule.
You wanna go 50-50 with your
You know
girl?
what that mean?
You say
Yeah, I feel
You can't
like.
sit around
I
riddling
feel
with them.
like you ain't got no choice but to be 50-50. These niggas don't want to be nothing else but 50-50. So, I mean,
What niggas you run into?
How I feel I don't want a woman to have to go 50-50 with me because I want to be able to be more supportive, but because I appreciate a woman doing something to have understanding. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to out-hustle that woman, but if I can't, we got to do what we got to do. because the situation could be at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
and I
you 75,
understand.
I'm 25.
Right.
You feel? But I'm going to gradually
I'm
get to where I need to be.
Yeah,
You
I'm
see what I'm
understanding
saying?
of that.
Yeah.
I can respect.
Because somebody always gonna do more though
And
than
see,
the other.
and see, that's what I was gonna say too. It ain't never dead up in the middle.
50-50, right. No, it's
50-50.
never.
It depends on, it varies with the relationship because like if the woman make most of the money, depending on how y'all bill set up and everything y'all got going on, in order for this to work, she might know that I know I got to take on 70.
Yeah, okay, I
You don't
agree.
have to take
I
on
agree.
30.
I agree.
But that goes by what he said.
Yeah, that's why I say
You
I
got
agree
to
with
date somebody
Yeah.
like him with you.
Yeah, but sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'll throw you off course
It will.
to where you're trying to get.
Yeah, I will.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I agree.
I think it's like when you're in a relationship, you go through different seasons. It
Okay.
may be a season
Yeah.
where it might have to be 50-50.
Right, I agree.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
And you know,
80-20.
but I want to say this for like the men who like off rip want to go 50-50.
Yeah.
It's not.
You got some of them though.
Yeah,
Got a lot of
it's
them.
not.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
not ever
them.
really 50-50 because you're talking about financially. So you want a woman to go 50-50 with you financially.
With the bills.
With the bills, but she still gotta keep the house.
Still
Still gotta
gotta
cook for your behind.
See
Still
about
gotta
them children.
see about them children. You know. So she really putting in more than 50.
I feel like
guys
he
say-
holding back when he do that.
So yeah, but a lot of guys who off rip say 50-50, you're just looking at the financial aspect. You're not looking at like the totality of it.
But you gotta look at it too though.
Holistic
You gotta look at it too though. From a man perspective, when it's time for that yard to be cut,
That's
those
twice a month.
Those are the men.
That's twice a
And
month.
during the
Yeah, 'cause
summer.
you got
during
you still
the
got
summer.
Don't y'all discredit that.
No, you gotta think about the pad.
Why? So let me say,
This gotta be right every day.
So I'm not gonna discredit it, but at the same time, let's be real about it. The grass is cut maybe twice a month.
Yeah, the toenails, the nails and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot coming with
During the summer months and during the winter, you ain't cutting grass at all. But them dishes gotta be washed every day.
But a lot of
Clothes gotta be
But
white.
a lot of men do. A lot of men do. A lot of men do that stuff too.
I'm gonna keep it
No, so
real.
I'm sorry. No, wait.
I don't know what kind of guy.
I mean, I'm
I
just
think a
saying.
man
People should be
I
stuck
think a
on
man
gender
should
roles,
do.
though.
Yeah,
I think a man
the
should
woman gotta
do.
do
Some
this.
people do.
I think a man
man
should do.
No, to be real, a lot of men are stuck on gender roles. Yeah, I know a lot of men say, I don't wash dishes.
Now what happened?
I wash dishes.
Now what happened?
I wash dishes.
Now what happened when you got this? What happened when you got your car? You go take it down to the shop, and them folks charge you $700 for an oil change that shouldn't cost you but $100 because you ain't got you ain't got a man that can tell you the number.
But let's be real, most
Right.
50-50 men expect you to go get your own oil change because that's your car.
Well,
No,
No, I'm not talking about y'all.
Well, you know,
But most
you might be right
50-50
though. You might be
men
right.
expect when
You
you
gotta pay, cause that's your car notes, that's your car insurance.
you pay yours, I pay mine, you will keep yours. I'll keep mine.
First of all, if a man got money and a man is straight, like I feel like he should go on the limb and do things for his woman. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like do extra. I feel like a man. Oh, she clocking it. I won't feel right. I won't feel right with my woman
Hey,
just spending all her money. Like if we go somewhere and the bills always 130s, 89, 94. Like at some point, even if she pull out, you can't let her pull out that. Like if it's $150, you can't let her pull out 75. If you want to. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
That brought me to another thing.
Yeah.
So it's like really black women are in a catch-22, right? So on one end,
Hold on, don't just say right like we agreed.
no, so I'm just talking. I agree. I'm just putting it out on the table. I want to know what you think,
Okay.
right? You have a lot of people policing black women and say black women are too masculine, we're too attitudinal, we're too this, right? On one end, wait, hold on. So one
And
end,
mean.
so let me set them up. So on one end, you saying that, right? Too masculine, too attitudinal, too this, right? Then on the other end, you want us to go 50-50 with you, and you wonder why we masculine.
I agree. You know, like I
In
heard,
that situation, I can understand.
No, because it's like you want us to be masculine when it's beneficial,
but
and then feminine when it's beneficial.
I heard a woman say, you can't tell me what to do unless you can
Tell me what to do.
So you got to pay the car to be the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you gon' if you really want that.
Feminine woman.
Submissive woman.
woman.
You gonna have to pay the car to be the boss.
Thank
Tell
you.
y'all that straight up.
Thank you.
I'm just being honest. If you want it, that ain't the only way to get it. That ain't the only way to get it. That ain't the only way to get it. No, it's not. You gotta stay in your masculine frame. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, you right.
For those of you thinking it's about money.
It ain't all about money, but money plays a big
you
role.
can't be expecting me to go 50-50 with you. I'm still working, coming and paying the same type of bills you paying. Still got to keep the house, watch the kids, and like I'm about to submit.
Mm.
I'm the boss too. There's two chicks in this. There's two chicks in this house.
Like a man really be
They
having
give,
other
they
duties too.
do give a woman
Like
that means
what?
though.
Name
You 50-50.
Hold on, he said a man had other duties.
They have
Like-
other duties, like, I gotta protect this house. That's
I can protect the house.
No, you not gonna protect the house like a man.
No,
I'm telling you.
I agree.
Me and her just had a discussion.
I got it.
But look,
The same way you busted out the room, they busted out.
Sometimes they get bigger than
Let me tell you this right here. Let me check this out. If RARA, me, and Hater Free want to attack y'all right now,
Bang, bang, shoot,
ain't nothing
bang.
y'all ain't got y'all bang bang.
I promise I do.
But you gotta get to it.
Ain't
Look at her.
But let's say
I'm just saying.
let's say
I'm just saying. You gotta get
Wait,
to
let
it.
me say this. Let me
But
say.
I'm
Wait,
saying-
let me say this. Let me say this. I'm a certified firearm instructor.
Oh boy.
Wait, let me say this. Look, we are certified
All three of y'all is.
instructors. We teach people how to protect
But let me tell you
themselves
this.
for every day.
Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this.
But look, that's a good thing though.
Motherfucker, judges her.
I think women should be like that.
It's a different when it's time to blow it.
Yep. Tell her again now.
I'm telling you now.
Tell her again now.
It's a different when it's time to blow it.
You gonna be July there. You gonna be July there.
Well, you like to hear
Oh no,
it.
I can take that thing apart, clean it, put that thing back together, and I promise
You
you,
can do it.
once stay ready.
But get what though?
one is in the chamber now.
But get what though? You gonna pull that thing out like this.
No, I'm not.
Let me pick it
So
up real quick.
listen, I remember when I was going through firearm instructor, right? Training, and they were like, why do most people hold a gun like this?
Style.
No, they were like, cause they the way it came in the box. They can pick it up and they were like,
Hit
but
nobody.
I promise you, my aim is good.
But
I can hit my
You
target.
see how you got that right
get
there?
what?
That's the proper way to do shit. Niggas do.
I know to squeeze the
we
trigger
re-
and
we-
not pull the trigger.
we remix
And
everything.
I never missed a
We
headshot.
remix everything.
Hey, but
when
but-
we do shit like this here,
But I do
it's just
want,
a nigga.
but I do
I
want.
never missed a
But
headshot.
since life is so real out there with sex trafficking and snatching women and kids,
We need to
and
stay-
girls,
we need to
I do want to say that to the
Yeah,
women, man.
yeah,
If y'all can stay strapped, man,
Yes.
stay strapped.
Yes.
And if they come at you wrong, get off.
Go to the gun range.
Get off
Go
because
to the gun range.
it'll save you.
I'm gonna tell you something else that'll save you. I'm gonna be
But I
honest.
ain't gonna lie, y'all. I do want a man to protect.
That's what I'm about to say. Listen,
I ain't gonna
listen. Check this out. Check this out.
I do want to
If you this right here will protect you right here. Better than any firearm, I'm gonna be honest. If you would listen to a real man and you would do and go to places where he is
I have no
okay
problem with it.
Because a lot of times women think men are being controlling, but they are just being protected.
Yeah, don't go
They don't
with me.
want you to go in a situation. We
Why
can see,
not go with him?
You know, let's go with me because they dangerous where I go.
but we can see things that y'all can't see.
But let me say-
And whereas y'all can see
Wait,
things that
so
we
let me
can't see.
piggyback on that, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of men need to understand when you lead like the correct way,
Right.
we'll follow. A woman would naturally submit.
I agree.
Tell me about
You
it.
don't have to
Tell me
control.
about it.
I agree.
She's naturally gonna respect your opinions. She's naturally gonna respect what you say. She's gonna feel safe with you. Like you have to create that. You have to calm her nervous system. Let her know she's safe with you.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
so-
You do.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you doing what you're supposed to do in that role, a woman is naturally gonna follow.
They just go back to like I said, the podcast I was looking at last night. The dude that's in a pilot relationship, and the guy who hosts the podcast was asking the women like, you know, what is it about him that make them feel comfortable enough to do this?
Right.
And one of the women was like, you know, they love his teachings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep now, but that's true.
His teachings, he lead them, and you know, just you got to be
He
able
giving
to
them structure.
food for
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
So listen, I'm a
structure.
Virgo. I'm gonna fall in
That's
line.
your
I'm
structure.
gonna fall in
Yeah.
love with your thought processes and your mind for anything.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what you say? You want to get me? You gotta get in him.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that, like he said, because if they in love with his teachings, that means you can tell them what to do. So
Yeah.
if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do.
Yeah, because you gotta have something to lead with. You gotta lead by example. You gotta.
Model.
Thank you. I was just about to say that. You got to model. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people know a lot of times. You know when you've been bamboozled enough, you know when somebody is mistaken. You know
different then. I tell you.
Listen, because when I see myself being bamboozled.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't
Cause some folks
I ain't
talk a
got
good
time
game,
to fall for.
Some people talk a good game.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
MONTAE.
Good game can be taught. You just have to catch it before it gets too deep.
You gotta pick it up. You gotta pick it up when it get laid down.
Oh Lord.
I pick.
All right, so we're about to wrap this up, y'all. It's been a great time to talk.
Man, they've been good.
But before we wrap it up, I want to do one little quick round, all right? I'm going to call it Russian roulette, okay? I'm going to ask y'all some questions.
Okay.
Everybody just them. Everybody. Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Finance. Love or loyalty? Love or loyalty? Don't think about it, just say
Loyalty stand tall, man.
I say that right here. I say loyalty, but I'm gonna say, you know, I got a spin on loyalty. I say respect.
No, that next. Just answer this.
Loyalty.
Love or loyalty?
I'm gonna take loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Okay. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Respect.
Loyalty.
Because if they don't respect you, you ain't gonna get no loyalty.
You gotta think. If you loyal,
Respect.
you gonna respect me anyway. If you loyal to me, you gonna respect me.
No,
anyway.
you're right. I know, because Judas could be anybody count, baby.
But she gave the word. She gave a pair, like what you got to pick between with respect and loyalty. So you can't have one without the other.
Not
But
right.
I'm gonna
Yeah, well, they run
Between
hand in
respect and
hand.
loyalty.
I could be loyal.
Abraham.
I feel like that. I'm gonna say respect because I could be loyal to you.
Yeah, I
and
say
loyal
respect.
to you behind your back. And
I say respect.
I could be loyal to you and not
To the
respect you. I could be loyal to you.
To the greatest
and
degree
hate
in your
you.
mind.
But I don't want nobody
Now
like
think about
that.
this.
I could be loyal to you because that's just my character. I could be loyal to you
Now,
and hate the ground you walk on.
And you can respect somebody
They're like a tyrant.
and not
Like,
be loyal. Like if you loyal to
if
somebody,
you respect me, not gonna.
respect automatically comes
No,
with being loyal to somebody.
I think it's the other word. I think if you respect someone, you're not gonna be loyal to them.
Don't be
because you
an-
respect
I'm gonna break it down. If you respect somebody, it's not a forced thing.
Yes.
If you loyal to somebody, you forced to be
That's
loyal.
it.
I say like a
That's like a
tyrant.
dog. Like a dog. A dog is
Respect.
loyal because he don't got
So
no
really
other
respect
choice.
over loyalty.
So it's like a spin-off of each
Yeah.
other, kind of.
That's
It's like a
how
spin-off.
I get it,
Yeah, it's
and
like a
I can go for
spin-off.
that.
Yeah, he put it in the.
Yeah,
That was a perfect analogy.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a spin-off, yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm
You-
still standing on respect, even though I salute you. That was a strong girl.
That was strong. That was strong. I like that too.
Yeah.
That was strong.
Okay. All right.
You ain't got no more.
Did I say love or respect? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I said love or loyalty.
Yeah.
No, you said.
And you
She
said
said
love or loyalty, and then you said
Loyalty or
loyalty or
So
respect.
love
Or respect.
or respect.
I'm gonna take respect.
Respect.
I'm gonna take respect.
Respect.
I'm gonna take respect.
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 Cause we can sit around.
But
I don't
We
know,
can
like,
do the things that people do
vocabulary.
that are in love, all because you respect and we respect each other. So I go with that because
I mean, I think respect control everything.
Love respect.
Yeah.
Just talk
And
to
see,
y'all.
for me,
Yeah.
loyalty, I'm gonna stand on loyalty at the top, and that was I respectfully respect.
Yeah. And we respect that.
Because I feel like you can love somebody and still do them wrong.
Oh yeah, 'cause I can have love for you and not fuck with you.
Yeah.
I can tell somebody, man, I got love for fat, but I don't fuck
I
with
think we might
You know
all
what I'm
have some situation like that. Though.
Yeah.
We got love for people, but we just can't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you
You know
from
what
a
I mean?
distance.
Love you from a distance. Like I love you, I won't do nothing to you.
you. Yeah.
I won't cross
Wish
you.
you the
I
best,
won't
but
hurt
I
you.
ain't messing with
But
you.
just
I
leave
just-
me
but let me,
alone.
that lane I'm in, I want to stay in that lane. You stay in that lane. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
agree
for
with
a
that.
reason.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I believe it.
I know
From
it.
experience.
I
From experience.
I know it.
All right. So that concludes the finale of Kool-Aid Conversations. We had some good talk.
Yes.
These guys was on it tonight. They turned out. They were on it tonight.
We ain't come to play.
They did.
Just a little.
I'm gonna give it to them.
Just a look.
Just a little. So y'all let us know what you think about this finale in the comments.
Okay, like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Bye, Kool-Aid gang.
See y'all.